Hi again. I promised you I was going to make more videos, and here I am. So, today I want to talk about attitude. Um, and why do you ask? Well, because since I think of health and in a very holistic way, attitude and our emotions play such a huge role in our health, our overall health and well being. You ever notice that people who tend to be more positive are usually healthier people, happier, healthier? They seem to have more resilience even after traumas or some bad thing that happened to them. And in fact, I know that many people disagree with Friedrich Nietzsche's idea of that which does not kill you makes you stronger. He said that. Um, but a lot of people think, oh, a happy life, and when nothing happens to you, nothing will ever happen to you, makes you such a happy person. Well, unfortunately, in my experience anyway, that isn't exactly true. Um, Many people who lead or seem to have a charmed life, so to speak, where have they had a wonderful childhood, they married just the right person, that everything seems to always go right for them. Well, that's great until something doesn't. And usually those are the people that fall apart completely. Because, in fact, they've never had the life lesson to cope with anything. And so they can't. Anyway, getting back to the attitude and positive thinking, um, even when something happens that is out of our control, which in fact we can't control everything in our life anyway. What you can control, however, is your reaction to it. How will you react to it? And I've struggled with that myself. So like I told you in my last video, no, I'm not perfect. I'm not flawless. I get angry. I have the roller coaster of emotions that everybody does. However, the I guess the key, or I don't know, maybe the secret to it, I guess, is is to bounce back as quickly as possible. In other words, don't let it get such a momentum on you because and I've experienced this myself, where when you let the momentum happen, you end up being in a low mood or depressed or frustrated or whatever it is for a lot longer, and it's a lot harder to come back from it. Again, I'm going to say about the prevention factor, which is try to stop it as soon as you recognize it happening to you. Don't let it go on for longer. There seems to be like I've read different articles, psychological and also from the law of attraction and all the different things that I read in on different from different people. There seems to be a 17-second uh, uh, pivot time where you can change that momentum. Unfortunately, once you get past that, it's harder to stop the momentum. Um, and one of the people that I've watched and listened to over and over again talks about the fact, she uses the analogy of a car rolling down the hill or starting to roll down the hill. When it first starts to roll, you can stop it. However, once it's halfway down the hill, forget it. Don't get in front of it because you won't be able to stop it. So that's the same idea with this. Anyway, it really is um, our emotions and our attitude really are crucial factors in our health. That being said, so try to stay as positive as you can. Try to see the silver. There's even, it's been talked about by so many people, and jingles about it, songs about it. The silver lining, see the silver lining in the cloud, and so on. Well, those are all hints, synchronicities almost, to let you to remind you and to let you know that that is exactly how we can change the negative into a positive. You've also heard about, if life hands you lemons, make lemonade. Skip the sugar, or don't put too much sugar in. But other than that, yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. And as I said before, I have definitely um, experienced bouts of negative thinking and so on and so forth. But as much as possible, I try to get back on track and try to get into a positive mode of thinking as quickly as possible. And if I can't, I go take a nap, or I try to meditate a little bit or something like that, to or do something that I am grateful for. I think about all the things that life has given me that are blessings. My son, my grandkids, my great grandkids. So, yeah, a lot of different things that I can be really, really grateful for, including my life, my health, um, many things. So, count your blessings and um, change your life. In fact, there's an amazing book I can recommend to you by Dr. Wayne Dyer, and the name of it is actually Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life. That is a book I highly recommend. And if you like these videos, click on the like button. And as I said before, I will be making probably 2 or 3 a week, talking about different topics. If there's something that you do want me to talk about more often, or want me to talk about, period, let me know. Let me know in the comments, or any critiques you have. I can handle it, no problem. So, anyway, take care, you guys, and I hope I see you again in my next video. Love you all. Mwah. Bye.